I'm pretty sure you just like all of a sudden you just got brighter and clearer. All right, we're up. Yeah, we're up right now.
Did I lose Ryan?
No, I'm here. I think. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just don't know why you're not up on the screen. Oh, here we go. This is why.
There we go.
All right, there we are.
There we go. Now
All
we're
right.
rocking.
Yep. Hopefully, we're a lot better with the connection, guys. If you guys can hear us and everything, just put it in the comments. Like I said, um, you guys know how this goes. It's going to take a while for us to get, better and get like kind of acquainted to how all this stuff works. So just obviously work with us as we go. We're going to do our best to make this show better as we go along. So, man, you guys helping us helps me. All right, cool, Manny. Welcome, bro. Takeoff's in the building. Let's go, soccer goat. Takeoff, man. You've been absolutely killing shit, bro. So keep it up, man. I definitely appreciate it. You've been making me a ton of money, man. So keep it up. Um, so Ryan, definitely appreciate you being here with me, man, and doing this
Yes,
with
sir.
me. Yeah, it would have been a pain in the ass me trying to do it on my own and stuff, man. Jeez, I was already nervous about getting on to begin with, because I don't know how to run a stream. Like, there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes we got to do too, So it's not easy to keep up with everything, but we'll get it, man. As we go. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a recap of my day yesterday. My day yesterday was actually pretty fantastic. Um, Once again, man, we had a huge nuke yesterday. I told you guys, shout out, man, to the community. Community really came through yesterday. So, because I did the play and pay, meaning, well, I call it cash and compensate. So, meaning you don't pay me until we cash the play. So I give you a nuke. I give you a nuke for $5, a play that I'm absolutely slamming. I give it to you for $5 on a front. If we cash, you pay me. If we don't, you don't pay me. So eight people got involved with that yesterday, and our we absolutely killed that play. So everyone cashed, everyone paid me, man. Awesome job, guys. I appreciate the community really interacting like that yesterday. That was awesome. Yeah, man, good vibes all the way around there. We had another great day, man. So looking to keep it rolling. 4 days in a row that we've just made straight money. So today looks to be the same, man. We got a beautiful card in the MLB. I'm ready to knock it out. Ryan, you just want to jump right into it? You want to do a recap real quick of your day, or?
Yeah, no, I mean, I just have to get better at picking spots. I think thought I had some good looks. I know a lot of us had the under in that San Francisco Colorado game, and that shit just got blown out of proportion so quickly.
Yep.
Um, so that's unfortunate, but I'm ready to honestly just get right into it, just because I wanna dive in. I wanna get into it.
Yep.
Simple.
Let's do it. Let's
You
do
ready?
it. Yeah. Yesterday, the one that hurt me pretty bad was that ending, man. We all loved the under in that Giants game, man, and our worst enemy yesterday was Soler, man. Soler
Yeah.
went absolutely ape shit yesterday. So yeah, but that game got blown way out of proportion. That was another under that we really liked, and yeah, it just didn't get there. But yesterday's card overall was really good, man. Shout out to Hoskins, Santander, Salvi Perez was my free social play of the day. I gave out his total bases, but in the write up, I said he's going to hit his 19th home run. It was pretty cool, man. We hit a huge round robin yesterday too. I had a four leg home run round robin that we smacked yesterday as well. So I forgot to mention that. So that was pretty cool. All right, so let's get right into it, guys. So the first game we got the Rangers, and they're playing the Blue Jays. So we got the Rangers at a plus 110, and we got the Blue Jays at a minus 130. It looks like the total here is at a 8.5, and it's favored to the under. So we got Michael Lorenzen coming out for the Rangers, and then we are in Toronto for this one. So we got Kevin Gosman coming out for the Blue Jays. So in this game, man, I'm really considering the Rangers team total. I'm not necessarily trusting Gosman here. I mean, both starters have some issues, right, coming into this game. I mean, Gosman can seriously, he he could be a good arm, but it's hard to back him when he's at the Rogers Center. It's hard to back him, man. Like even just looking here, right? His career numbers against the Rangers are terrible. I mean, he has a .300 batting average. He has an xWOBA in the trash at a 353. He does have a decent K percent, but regardless, man, if you really look at it, his ERA at home is a 6.96 this year at home. And when you look at Lorenzen, I mean he has, I mean Lorenzen, I mean he has terrible expected numbers, man. I mean they look awful. Uh, yeah, it's going to be the Rangers team total for me. I mean I can't say too much about Gosman. You know what I mean? Because I mean Gosman is just as bad. Lorenzen, maybe the over, man. Maybe the over. But I definitely trust the Rangers bats more than I trust the Blue Jays, without a doubt. Um, I don't really see any hitters in this one, but I'm gonna look while you're going, Ryan. What do you got for this game?
Yeah, so this is probably once again kind of a steer clear, let nature run its course on this game. Maybe target a hitter and something like Corey Seager, Adolis Garcia, but other than that, just because of what's going on with Toronto, despite winning yesterday, I think they're still going to be selling. And we're getting closer and closer to that deadline. So it's just like the days before the All-Star break here, I'm trying to kind of play my spots right, especially on like the money line sides of it, because some of these teams probably don't want to win, right? Or if they don't want to win, they don't want to show up and they don't want to play. So this one for me is just going to be kind of like if anything, I would target the Texas Rangers here, but it's not an awful option to maybe target a Blue Jays, like maybe a Gosman pitcher prop. His numbers, I mean, they're not great, but they're not atrocious. But it's really kind of a steer clear. I'm fine with just watching this one from the sideline and seeing how it goes.
Yeah, definitely. I did target a couple hitters in this one while you were talking. I agree with you on, kind of maybe falling back here on this game. But probably targeting the over. Rangers team total seems like a really good spot for me here. Corey Seager has actually some pretty good numbers. You got the righty, so that was a good call out, man. Because you got the righty on lefty, matchup here. It's not a humongous sample size, but damn, he's got good numbers. So against Gosman, he has 21 at bats, he has 10 hits, he has 6 singles, he has 3 triples, 1 home run. He only has 5 Ks. I mean, he's slugging over 700. Man, Corey Seager is the way to go in this one. There's a couple other batters here. You can go with Simeon as well. He's got good numbers. So that would be Nathaniel Lau is always a good look in my eyes to bring in, to at least get on base. But I think overall Corey Seager is going to be my look in this one, man.
I agree 100%.
Yep. All right. Yeah, Snag said it too. Snag said Seager as well. Yep, I agree with you, Snag, for real. I like it, man. All right, guys, let's keep it moving. Next game we got the Padres. It looks like the Padres are playing the Orioles here. Um, so we got the Padres coming in at a minus 115. We got the Orioles coming in at a minus 105. We're at Camden Yards here. We got a total of 8.5 locked up on both sides at a -110. Looks like Michael King is coming out for the Padres and Dean Kramer is taking the mound for the Orioles. Yo, I am slowly becoming a Michael King fan, bro.
Yep,
I
agree.
really like this kid, bro. He's
A
good.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's good. King has been really solid. I mean, we just seen him face uh a well-versed lineup, right? In the Guardians. And I love comparing pitchers to the Guardians lineup, right? Especially when they're starting off, because you can argue that the Guardians are probably one of the top most disciplined teams at the plate. They limit strikeouts, they work the count, they I mean, they literally they are very good at the plate. Okay, they're just disciplined at the plate. So I love comparing some pitchers to how they did against the Guardians lineup, and we just seen King cruise. I mean, my man did 7 innings of one-run ball, right, and he ended up getting 6 Ks. I mean, that is just impressive, bro. It's impressive, and you factor in right, and you got to factor in here that the Orioles they're really not hitting right-handed pitching that well this month. And Kramer, I mean, come on, man. Kramer, he has an ERA over 6 at home. Look, I think it's a Padre spot here. I think you look at King, earn runs to go under. I know we're playing with fire on that one. I want to get a number for you guys right now. But I'm on the Padres here, Ryan. I'm on the Padres here. King's earned runs under is going to be a bit risky. But guys, I do like this guy, man. I'm slowly becoming a fan. So you got King's earned runs. They got him at 1.5. Never mind. I'm not doing that. They got him at a 1.5, man, at a +130 for the under.
Yeah, I actually just I posted it. I'm a big fan of the Padres here tonight as well. I know Snag says Kramer gonna get smacked. I mean, I couldn't really agree more, man. He's definitely been like a pitcher that I'm not a fan of him, right? And when I'm not a fan of a pitcher, I mean, what does that mean? I'm gonna do? I'm probably gonna fade him, right? He's gone over 2.5 earned runs in 3 of his last 5. In 2 of these games, he has 5 earned runs. And it's not against offenses that are super dynamic. It's the Cardinals and the Cubs. That's not necessarily the best 2 teams in the MLB. Um, Michael King, like Plug said, he's been going up my list, right? Since the start of the year, he's been getting a lot better. He's finding his stuff. He's finding his movement. He's finding, his control. I took the Padres. I know DK had the Padres favorite at a -115. And the Orioles at a -105. I actually have KBC Sportsbook. It's on Twitter. They have the Padres at a -105 today, and the Orioles at the -115. So I took advantage of that little line movement there. So definitely worth a play for me. I love the Padres offense, and the Baltimore Orioles offense has been definitely slowing down. Very, very hot and cold as of late since coming back from the All-Star break.
All right. I love it, man. I love it. So I do have to address something real quick. I have a few people backstage. This is something I didn't really think about. So I do have Line Slayer backstage. I also have Simple backstage, I believe. You guys are going to have to wait. I'm trying to get you up now, Line Slayer, but I have to make a custom layout because I don't have any custom layouts already built that support 3 cameras on here yet. So not when we're sharing a screen. So I'm going to have to make a custom layout and then add you. So I'm going to need probably till tomorrow, man. I'm probably not going to take on any more guests today. I'm going to have to wait until tomorrow so I can build a custom layout for you. So that's my apologies, man. I didn't really think about that at all. So like I said, man, this is trial and error. Just work with me, guys. I promise we'll get this all set up so so I can get you guys on board, man. I do apologize about that line. And simple. That is my fault. I didn't think about it moving forward. And Snag, you're out. Oh yeah, Snag. My thought. I thought you were saying that whatchamacallit was going to get smacked. But yeah, Snag said Kramer's going to get smacked. I absolutely agree. All right. So when it comes to hitters in this one, man, I kind of agree. I kind of agree with Ryan here. I a righty on lefty matchup, man. You didn't mention Mullins, did you?
I did not.
Yeah, Mullins, man. Check out Mullins here. You know, 10 at bats. He's got 3 hits. He's got 2 doubles. And if you guys been on Plug Talk enough, you guys know I love this, right? So here he is. Mullins, man, against King. He has 10 at bats. He has 3 hits, 2 doubles, 1 home run, 1 walk. I mean, right there. He is only he's slugging an 800, but he's got a perfect batting average of 3. He's on base percentage of 364, and we know Mullins actually has been hitting home runs lately, bro. Like I'm telling y'all, I think Mullins is the one here. I like Mullins a lot here. I mean, I know we're targeting the other side, but I I really do like Mullins here. And like I said, I think Padres and Kings are the way. Our Padres and Kings. Actually, we're not messing with Kings under, are we? Because that bitch is at 1.5. Yeah, I was actually surprised to see that. All right, let's keep it moving, man. Next game we got. We got the Braves and the New York Mets. All right. This should be a good one. So we got Schwellenbach coming out today. Look at that. All right, so we got the Braves coming in at a plus 105 here. We got the Mets at a minus 125. We got a total of 7. It's highly favored to the over. You got we got Tyler Miguel coming out for the Mets today. I haven't said that name in a while. And we got Spencer Schwellenbach coming out today for the Braves, which we all know. We say that name every week. How can you forget? So look, we got a big. I mean, this is a big NL East rivalry right here, right? I mean, this is probably one of the biggest ones there in the NL East. And we see today Miguel is at least making his. This got to be his first start back, right? From AAA, it's got to be.
Yeah, he hasn't pitched, I don't think, since June 28th.
Damn. All right. Cool. So, all right. So he's coming back. Looking at his AAA numbers, they're not terrible. I mean, looking at his AAA numbers, it looks like he has 5 starts in AAA. Uh, yeah, he has 5 starts with a sub 3 ERA. So that means he has a sub 3 ERA and 5 starts in AAA. That's not terrible. He didn't do bad. We do have to walk with caution, obviously, right, with Miguel because he does look to be, you know, just getting back in the swing of things. And Schwellenbach, I mean, he's coming off of a bad start, and the Mets. I I'm not I'm not necessarily trusting the Mets as much as everyone else is. This is a team that I struggle to trust. Just they're not a consistent team in my eyes at all. Um, but it does look like they're in a good spot here, man. Uh, the Mets have been hitting the ball well. Yeah, it's going to be the Mets for me in this one, man. Because if you want to look at it, like if you want to cancel out, if you just want to simply cancel out the pitching here, I mean, it's kind of safe to say, Ryan, that the Mets will have the advantage in the bullpen. I mean, seriously, the Mets they have a top 10 bullpen in xFIB in the last 30 days. So even if this is a close game coming into the later innings, I mean, I'm going to put my faith in the Mets bullpen here rather than the Braves. So I'm going to go ahead and lay the juice with the Mets in this one, man.
Yeah, that's definitely not a bad look. One thing I will look at, like, yesterday we had I was on Mets minus half a run in the first 5 innings. And that had me nervous, right? Adam Duvall hits that 2-run homer, and then as I'm teeing off on the golf course, I get the notification that JD Martinez hit a grand slam. That definitely boosted my spirits out there. um, I definitely think that the Mets Snag just posted Mets first five over 2.5 at plus 105 as one of his official plays. I like that. I do. Spencer Schwellenbach. I mean, he's not awful, right? But there's definitely better pitchers out there. Um, and then Tyler. I mean, he making his first start back. The numbers are all right. I don't really know how I feel about this game. If anything, I would target a Braves hitter. I see Thomas Baker put in the chat too some hitters for his games. Austin Riley is probably my favorite here. I love Austin Riley. Always have, always will. So that's definitely one of my looks. But other than that, I don't really have anything official yet in this game. So yeah.
All right. All right. I mean, that's not a problem, man. I mean, I'm looking over some batters right here. I want to read off what Line has here. So this is Line Slayer, obviously. So he's like in Adolis Garcia, Corey Seager, Dalton Varsho, and it looks like he's got Kirk in there as well. So that's not bad, man. Not bad at all. Um, I like all them line Slayer for that Toronto and Texas game. I really do. Um, for this Mets game, also Snag also got the Mets first five over the 2.5. He's saying it's one of his officials, as Ryan said. So I like that look as well. Snagged. It's always a good sign when me and Snagged are aligned, or when all of us are aligned usually. All right. So the batters that I have for this one, it's really only one that I want to target here. Um, actually, do I? I don't even want to say them. I really don't.
No, just
I'm
saying.
going to leave this alone. I'm
Just
going to keep this
saying.
one.
Just saying. Just saying. It's
I'm
fine.
keeping this in the pocket, man. I'm keeping this in the pocket. This honestly might be VIP, bro. This could be
Fair enough.
VIP. Yeah, this is worthy, man. This is worthy. Yeah, this is VIP worthy. All right. Let's keep it moving, man. Yeah, and if you guys got any opinions on any of these games, man, put it in the chat until I can get a custom screen made. So we can have maybe someone else join. But yeah, definitely utilize the chat, guys. All right, next game we got, man. We got the what we got next? We got the Reds.
I
We
believe
got
it's the Reds Rays.
Yep, we got the Reds and the Rays. So in this one, guys, we got the Tampa Bay Rays playing the Cincinnati Reds. The Rays, we are at the Tropicana. The Rays are at a minus 122. It looks like the Reds are at a plus 102. We got a total of 8. It's locked up on both sides at a minus 110. Looks like Andrew Abbott is taking them. Yep, Andrew Abbott is taking the mound for Cincinnati. And then we got the Rays. We got Zach Littell coming out for the Rays. Look, I tell you guys all the time about Littell. I mean, this guy is a no go on the road, right? On the road, he's a no go. He has a ERA of 5.81 on the road. He has a 1-4 record, and he has an opponent batting average of a 391. But at the Tropicana, like most Rays pitchers that I stress, you know, I stress this all the time. Most Rays pitchers at the Trop are very good, and Littell is not an exception. He pitches very well at home. He has a 3.36 ERA. He has almost a hundred points lower batting average than he does on the road. He has a 2.218 opponent batting average at home. And it also helps, right? It also helps. The Rays are absolutely smashing left-handed pitching right now. I mean, they are absolutely smashing right-handed pitching. In the last 30 days, man, they have been dominating them. Littell, he has not gave up more than 3 earned runs in his last 5 home starts. He has not given up more than 3 earned runs in his last 5 home starts. Look, Andrew Abbott is not a bad option. Today, he's just in a bad spot in my opinion. And we loved the Reds yesterday, I believe. I believe we gave out the Reds heavy yesterday, but today I got it. I got to hop on the other side, man. You got to give me the Rays in this spot, Ryan. I like him. I like
Yeah,
Littell. I think he has a good start today, man.
yeah, that's definitely not a bad play. Um, Honestly, like I don't have anything in this one either. Yesterday this game kind of threw me for a loop and made me lose some coins. So I'm just kind of gonna watch this one as well. Rays have been making a lot of moves, trading away their starting pitching. So I don't really know what's going on there. I mean, they're definitely selling heavy, and I'm just gonna watch from the sideline, right? I'm not gonna force anything. It's never good to force anything. So I'm just gonna stick to the sideline, and yeah.
I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm not mad
Yeah.
at you. Um, Let me see here what we got. I don't really have much for you guys in this one. All I can say is Rays are absolutely smashing left-handed pitching. So I would definitely target some Rays batters. Yo, chat, if you guys got any Rays batters that you like, help me out here, man. Throw a couple down there and let me know who you like because I'm having trouble picking a couple out here. I mean, no more we can't run to the go-to, which is Randy, but he was never really my go-to anyway. Honestly, Randy was never my go-to. My go-to for the Rays is Paredes. He is my absolute go-to for the Rays. I love the dude. He's very good for hits, runs, RBIs. He's good in clutch moments. I think Paredes is probably not a bad look here neither. So
Yeah, if you go anyone here, I'd probably lean Yandy Diaz, but I'm
that's a
not
good
playing
one.
that. I mean, who knows? Like, he might get traded. I don't
Yep,
know.
that's a good
He-
one. That's
yeah.
a good one. All right. Next game we got, guys. We got the Cleveland Guardians. They're taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Again, we're seeing Tyler Phillips, who he obviously has never seen a single person on this roster over here for the Guardians. So he has a bit of an advantage, I guess. And then you got Carlos Cookie Carrasco coming out today for the Guardians. We're getting the Guardians at a plus 120 today on the road. The Phillies are actually at a really good price, man. The Phillies are at a minus 142 today. We got a total of 9. It's favored to the over for good reason, in my opinion. It's highly favored to the over at a 9 at a minus 118, and it's because do we really trust Phillips yet? I mean, Phillips, I mean, he's pitched well so far. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he's pitched well. Obviously, I ain't got no numbers for you right here, but I got him on my notes, and he has pitched well. I mean, look at his last start, right? His last start, he goes 6 innings, but he only gets 3 Ks. That's my worry, right? Is his Reds? I mean, is his I said Reds because I was reading the screen. Because his strikeouts, right? So that kind of worries me a little bit. But other than that, man, I mean, he has won. The Phillies have won both of his starts so far. So other than that, Phillips has actually been a decent arm for the Phillies. Carrasco, on the other hand, I mean, he has an ERA over 5 on the road. He has an ERA over 5 in general. Uh, we just seen him get killed by the Tigers. Like, I don't really want to come out here and trust Cookie, man. I think the Phillies lineup can really get to him early. So I'm loving the Phillies early here. I'm going to take the Phillies on the run line in the first 5 in this one. And I'm just going to get in and out of this one. I think Cookie could get into a lot of trouble quick here. I mean, I'm thinking of guys like Castellanos. I'm thinking of guys like Trey Turner. Trey Turner is probably my home run go to today. I'm not going to lie to you. I think Trey Turner goes yard today. So I really like Trey Turner. But man, if you want to look at some lefties, I mean, I'm not messing with Harper. What do you got, Ryan? You got anything for this one, man?
So I looked at Tyler Phillips over 15 and a half outs recorded. I never actually ended up taking it, but I think he's hitting the last 2 starts out of his 3. He just I don't know enough about him to take anything. I'm definitely not a fan of Carlos Carrasco. I definitely would advise not betting on the Guardians. I might end up doing a Phillies bet, maybe the first 5 run line, like you said, or something with the team total. But I'm not really gonna touch anyone on the Guardian just because who knows what we're gonna see out of Tyler Phillips today. Um, with so little experience in the MLB.
All right. All right. Yeah, man, this is kind of a tough one, really. I mean, I just don't want to pay and you guys know I'm not your biggest Phillies fan, right? I mean, I'm right here. I'm surrounded by Philly fans all day. I mean, it really really weighs in on you, you know, after a while. So, trust me, I'm not your biggest Phillies fan, but in a spot like this, man, I think this is screaming Phillies. The line worries me a little bit, but man, I think they get it done. I really do. I really do like Trey Turner a lot today, guys. I really do like that look. So I would hone in on that a little bit. All right, let's keep it moving, man. It looks like the next game we got the Minnesota Twins, and it looks like they are playing the Tigers. And we got that guy coming out today, man. We got let me see here. I guess I didn't write this game down for the yeah, I ain't got a lineup for the chat, but it's all right. We'll just take the Phillies one down. Uh so we got the Tigers and the Twins. So we got the Tigers coming in at a minus 115. Or no, we don't. We got the Tigers coming in at minus 105. I apologize. And then we got the Twins at a minus 115. Um, we got a total of 6.5 here.
Super low.
Super low. So
Hmm.
we got a total of 6.5, favored to the over at a minus 115. But I mean, we got Tarek Skubal. We got Tarek Skubal going up against Joe Ryan. Obviously, Skubal's pitching for the Tigers. You got Joe Ryan pitching for the Twins. I mean, Tigers are at home here. I mean, honestly, man, we got to really take this into consideration. And I'm being dead serious right now. It sounds a little crazy, guys, but we all heard the rumors, right? We all heard the rumors that Scooble could be getting traded. So if Scooble gets traded, I and it's very possible. It's very, very possible that the Tigers are going to be sellers. Very possible the Tigers are going to be sellers. And I mean, it's not too far fetched to think that the Tigers are going to unleash some veteran contracts. And when I think of that, I think of Scooble. The thing is, this guy, this guy is favored to win the AL Cy Young right now. So are they really going to go all out like that and really get rid of Scooble? I mean, but that's what I'm getting to. You're saying, well, Pluck, how does that affect us in this game? It's because there's a possibility that he's not going to go long. If they have any intention on getting rid of Scooble, they're not going to keep him in long, in my opinion. So that concerns me a little bit. Um, I and then when I'm looking at Joe Ryan on the other side, I mean, come on, man. Ryan is a great option on the road. I mean, I'm trying to find his ERA here on the road. Yeah, he has a 3.20 ERA on the road. And I do trust the Twins lineup much more than I do the Tigers. And with this potentially being, uh, we just said the total is at 6.5. And with this potentially being a very low scoring game, Ryan, I got to go with the Twins and their bullpen here. Like, I there is a ton of value on the Twins here, man. I mean, a minus 115. I mean, the books are kind of telling us, bro, where to go here. People are going to see Scooble at a minus 105. They're going to take it. I think we stay away from it. I think Scooble is on the chopping block. I think the Tigers are really thinking about getting rid of him. And if they are, we're not going to see Scooble too long. So be very careful with the Tigers today. I'm backing the Twins at the minus 115. Joe Ryan is a good option on the road, and then he hands the ball off to a pretty good Twins bullpen. So, and I trust the bats, man. I'm on the Twins here, man. Minus 115.
Yeah, I agree. Last night when I was looking, I looked a little bit last night at the board just to kind of preview what I was looking at. And to be honest, I didn't love the board at all, but and you'll find that out later on as we go through the show. Like this board is kind of terrifying. Joe Ryan was his strikeout line was like 6.5 minus 105 last night. Now it's all the way up to 6.5 minus 165. I is what I was seeing. Maybe it was for the 5.5. It might be for the 5.5 actually. That it
So,
was
what are you looking for?
Joe Ryan strikeouts. I think it
Yeah,
might
I
be
got you.
5.5 minus 165.
Yes, sir. That's sheesh. I don't think that's a terrible look, but it's
It's
I got
not.
a 6.5 at a plus 105.
Yeah, I think that moved. So I thought yesterday. I think it might have been 5.5 at like a minus 130. I want to say last night. I might be wrong on that, but that's all. That's the only thing I was really kind of looking into. Just because Joe Ryan's job in Minnesota is secured, unlike Scooble, we really don't know what's gonna happen with him.
Right.
Um, you saw a couple good trades yesterday. Zach Eflin got dealt, so I mean, I feel like as we go through, day by day, there's going to be more deals. Like Snag said, keep in mind deadline's Tuesday. Teams have to make moves right this weekend. This weekend is when things are going to happen. Don't get me wrong. Monday, Tuesday is probably when we're going to see the most movement. But I definitely think that you can see some teams start to take out their starting pitchers, take out the hitters that they're, going to trade. And it's if that happens, like it's just hard to read when that's going to happen for me. So
Absolutely.
it's today's tough. It's really tough too. The pitchers that are on the bump just I don't know, man. They don't really do it for me. Maybe I'm just reading it wrong, but it's tough today.
Yep. I know. I agree. It is a tough card. I mean, I found some really good spots that I absolutely love, but the card overall is very tough today, Ryan. You're not the only one. I see it as well, man. I truly do. I see it as well.
Yeah.
Um, all right. So I do want to talk about a couple Twins batters here against Scooble, which we're not going to go crazy, but I do want to talk about a couple of them. Larnach against Scooble, not great numbers, but he does get a hold of them. So if you can get Larnach at a good price for a hit, I would definitely look towards Larnach for a hit today. If you want to add on to your hit parlay or however you do it, I like Larnach today against Scooble. I'm gonna stay away from any Tiger batters here. All right. Ryan said he's gonna be right back. All right. Let's get on to the next one. The next game we got the. Let me see. Oh, all right, we got the Rockies and the Giants. All right, guys. So it looks like the Rockies and the Giants is a doubleheader today, I believe. I got the game 2 odds for you guys written down because I couldn't get the game 1. They had no odds for the game 1. But this is a doubleheader. Like I said, I got the game 2 odds down there for you guys. So game 1, we're going to talk about both games right now. In both, game 1, we got the Rockies at a plus 185, and we got the Giants at a minus 225 here. Um, so we got in the first game, we're getting who are we getting here? I can't read that. It's Ryan Feltner. So it's Ryan Feltner coming out for the Rockies, and the Giants are bringing out Blake Snell. Huge pitching advantage, in my opinion, in this one, right? Obviously, we're handing it to Blake Snell at the minus 225. I mean, he's not been terrible at all. I mean, Rockies are bringing out Feltner on the road. They're giving us a low ass total here at 7.5. So we can't overlook that neither because yesterday I mean, Jesus, I thought that under last night, guys, in that Giants game, I thought that was a gem. I truly did. I thought it was a gem. Even Oliver gave it out yesterday. I mean, I was completely aligned. I was completely aligned, guys. And we seen what happened in that game. But today we're talking about Feltner, who's got a 1-10 record and an over 5 ERA. And let's just be real. Snell, he hasn't been awful, but he has not been great, man. So in this first game, yeah, I mean, I'm on the Giants. I think Snell is still the better option. I really thought that the Rockies were going to win that game with Freeland. That was their best shot at this series, at a win. All these other games are to the birds now. I think the Giants win them all. The Rockies are just terrible on the road, man. There's no way I'm backing them. I'll see how this game one goes, and then we'll talk about game two. But listen, man, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I will not back the Rockies here. I think you take the under in the first game, and in the second game, we have. Let me get to the second game. Second game, the Rockies are at a plus 164. The Giants are at a minus 198. They're giving us a total of 8 here, favor to the under. I mean, Tanner Gordon's coming out for the Rockies, and that boy Birdsong is coming out for the Giants. Guys, like I said, I'm not touching this game with a 10-foot pole. I really have absolutely nothing in this game for you. Against Feltner, there are a couple Giants that I like though. Mike Yastrzemski, or I probably butchered his name right there, but him against it's a righty on lefty matchup, right? Which you guys know I like to look for. We got the righty on lefty matchup. He has 11 bats against him, two singles, one double. He only has 4 strikeouts. Man, give me Big Mike in this one against Feltner on the Giants. Other than that, guys, first game under, second game I'm not touching. You got anything for the doubleheader, Ryan?
Yeah, so game one, I looked into last night Blake Snell over 7.5 strikeouts. To me, that like I saw that line and I was like, that's kind of absurd. I remembered it was the Rockies, and then I was like, huh. I looked at Snell's numbers against the Rockies, and I mean it's on the screen right there. Strike it out, 32 batters, 100 plate appearances. Um, Manny just commented about the doubleheader on FanDuel. He doesn't see it. It's weird. They're not dropping lines on game two, I don't think yet.
No, it was
Or
game
game
one. I
one.
couldn't find the
Well,
lines for
I can't
earlier.
I can't find player props for game two.
Yup, they don't
Um
have hardly nothing released.
yeah, so
Pritchett.
what?
Yeah. Oh no, my bad. I was talking to the chat.
Oh yeah. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do here. Like I'm not taking Blake Snell over 7.5 Ks. That's for damn sure. At that price, for 7.5, he's hit this in 1 out of 9 this year. I understand like hitter like ratings like or history doesn't matter, but 1 for 9, he's only hit against the Twins, and I mean this Rockies team. I don't know. I just 8 strikeouts for Blake Snell, just the way he's been pitching this year. I don't buy it. Now, game two is where I'm gonna have a play. Depending on what the line is, I would take Hayden Birdsong strikeouts up to 5.5, maybe 6.5. I don't know where they're gonna drop a line. I can't find one anywhere. But if they drop a line anywhere near respectable at 5.5, I'm gonna smash this over. Hayden Birdsong has definitely a better matchup, I think, in my opinion, than Blake Snell today. He just had 12 strikeouts against this Colorado Rockies lineup in Coors Field. Now, for a rookie pitcher to do that, I mean, I don't know. I got to put some respect on his name for that.
It's impressive.
Coors is not easy. I understand, like it was strikeouts and not innings pitched, etc. But man, for a young guy to be able to do that, that's impressive. He's made 5 starts this year. He had 5 Ks, 5 Ks, 5 Ks, 3 Ks, 12 Ks. Now, if he can get a 5.5 line, I'll play it. If I get a 4.5 somehow, some way, even better. I just hope the books don't screw me here and give us like a 6.5, because that'd be a little bit difficult for me to feel confident. But definitely like Hayden Birdsong and the Rockies again, and I mean the Giants again in Game 2.
Yep, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. I think the Giants are probably going to sweep this doubleheader. I just see absolutely no value on them. It's very hard for me to get to the window on either one of these games because I just don't see the value. All right, but I definitely do agree with you, man.
Yeah,
All right, let's keep it moving. It looks like the next game that we have is going to be the Cubs and the Royals. I think this is going to be awesome. So let's see here. So we got the Cubs and the Royals. So we got the Cubs coming in at a. Let me see. Give me 1 second, guys. I apologize. Yeah, I don't think I got this game neither. Yeah, I don't have that game neither. All right, we got the Cubs at a plus 105. We got the Royals at a minus 125, and we got a total of 8. It looks like we got a total. It looks like we got Shota coming out for the Cubs, and Seth Lugo is coming out for the Royals. So the Royals are at home here. I mean, it's a big Royal spot for me. I'm just trying to find a good way to go about it. I mean, the price is not terrible for the Royals, a minus 125. I mean, I could just be square and just go with the money line here, and probably get an easy cash. I know we see Shota out there, and look, man, Shota, he don't bother me, bro. He really don't. He don't put no fear in my heart, man. The Royals have been hitting left-handed pitching extremely well. Like, there's just no way. At home in the last 30 days, they seriously have been dominating left-handed pitching. And the Royals are, they do not strike out, bro. If you guys have noticed, go look in the last 30 days, look at their K percent against left-handed pitching. It is insane. They do not strike out, bro. And what Shota, he is a strikeout dependable pitcher, guys. He relies on his strikeouts to get him out of trouble. And when he's not striking them out, what does that mean? He's putting balls in play. I think Shota's in trouble today. I truly do. Uh, you know, Lugo, Lugo has been good. I mean, he's been a solid option, man. And we know what we're going to get from Lugo. Like, we know Lugo is going to come out there. He's going to give you no less than 6 innings, and he's going to hold shit the fuck down. I like Lugo here, man. I think the Royals are the way to go, man. We're getting the Royals. We're actually getting them at a minus 142. I apologize. I think I said a minus 125. We're getting them at a minus 142. I'm all over the Royals in this spot, man. Yesterday I called out a so Salvi was my free play of the day yesterday. I wrote in the on the video, I wrote that he's going to get a home run, but obviously I only gave out the total bases just to make people some money. But I absolutely took his home run yesterday. I loved it. Today, more or less, I'm going to lay off the batters, even though I think it is going to be a really good game. It's going to be pretty higher scoring, I believe. Um, but there's not really anyone that's really popping off the page to me, because there might be a potential of a good matchup here between the pitchers. So I'm going to stay away from hitters in this game today. But guys, I really do like the Royals here, and I'm going to take a shot here, man. I'm going with shot as K's under. You got to give me Shota's K's under 4.5, man. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, this Royals team has not been striking out against lefties, man. This is a very difficult lineup uh, at the plate right now at home. I mean, They have shown it over and over. So even them setting Shota at a 4.5 is pretty telling to me. They're going to have people eating up that 4.5. Give me the under at plus 130. I think the Royals could get Shota out of there early, even. So I love the under 4.5 today for Shota at plus money, and I'm all over the Royals, Brian. Ryan.
Yeah, so plug, obviously disagreeing is part of this. All right. Try not to interrupt you there, right? The Royals are not that great against lefties. From what I'm seeing here on my numbers, in the last 30 days against left-handed pitching, they have the 27th ranked WRC plus, the 26th ranked on base percentage. Okay. In the last 15 days, that number goes to 30 and 29, respectively. The last two starts that lefties have had against the Royals has been beautiful. One of them being in Coors Field from Austin Gomber, 7 innings pitched, 6 hits, 1 earned run. The start before that was on the 23rd of July, and it was Jordan Montgomery who went 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run. Shota, he had a tough go in the month of June, late June. No doubt about it, right? He got shelled against the Mets for 10 earned runs, and then the two starts after that, he allowed 3 earned runs as well. Since then, he had in his last two starts, it's 0 earned runs allowed for this guy. 0 earned runs in the last two starts, 8 hits. And it was against two good offenses. It was at Baltimore and at home against Arizona. Shota is not a bad pitcher. Honestly, I might even end up playing Shota under 5.5 hits allowed. I mean, he's getting better again. He's finding his rhythm again, and this Royals team against lefties just hasn't been good. Straight up, that's all I got. They just haven't been that great.
All right, yeah, and you're definitely right. I mean, I'm following the numbers with you here. You know, my numbers were based off of at home, but I mean, when they're at Kauffman, I love backing the Royals at Kauffman. I
Yeah.
always try to look at their numbers at home. So maybe I should have emphasized that a little more. But I mean, regardless, you are correct. I mean, Shota could come out here and have a good start, but my opinion, I'm not a big Shota guy. I I don't. I think he's going to struggle here, man. So maybe he does. Maybe he does get him because, obviously the Royals are, you know, they are in a bit of a funk, I guess you could say. So I mean, yeah. I mean, we're gonna agree to disagree on this one. We'll leave it at that. We're
Absolutely.
going to agree to disagree on this one. Um, like I said, when it comes to hitters, I'm not going to mess with anyone in this one. All right. See what we got next, man. We got the. All right, looks like we got the Dodgers and the Astros. This line really threw me through a loop. I was like, what? All right, so we got the Dodgers at a plus 124, and we got the. Oh, my bad, the screen's messed up. We got the Dodgers at a plus 124. I mean, plus 124. My bad. I'm reading my screen again, guys. My fault. We got them at a plus 125. And we got the Astros at a minus 148. We got a total of 9. It's highly favored to the under at a minus 120. We got Robowski coming out, Justin Robowski. I don't know. You guys know who I'm talking about for the Dodgers, and we got the Astros bringing out Ronel Blanco. All right, man. This was a no brainer for me until I seen the total. I love the Astros here, but it's kind of hard for me not to look at the Dodgers at this plus money like this. I mean, Roblowski, I mean, he had a great start in his last game, man. He really did. I mean, he went up against Boston, but the Astros, like, they don't only hit left-handed pitching well. They limit strikeouts against them. They do everything right against left-handed pitching, and it's been like this historically for the Astros. And it's going to be a tough spot for this guy. I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park for him. I think he really struggles today, especially coming off of that good start against Boston. And I've loved what we have seen from Blanco this year. I mean, dead ass serious. He is a very solid arm in this rotation, man. A very solid arm. So, I mean, I got to go with the Astros here, even though it's very hard for me to pass up this price with the Dodgers. I mean, we have been seeing the Dodgers at plus money a lot lately. And I mean, this is one of the bigger underdogs that I've seen them priced at. And it's hard to pass it up, but they got the starting pitching advantage. They're hitting the ball better right now, the Astros. I I got to go with the Astros here, Ryan.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Justin hasn't been great. His metrics, obviously, he has a super small sample size because he hasn't been in the league for that long. But I mean, if you look at his metrics through Baseball Savant, I mean, his like ground ball percentage is low. His hard hit and barrel are low. Like all of those metrics are low. I actually just posted a play to my Twitter at Chase the Lock. Chas McCormick, Jose Altuve hit parlay plus 132. Um, two Astros hitters that I targeted here. Um, I use a ballpark base batter's box. It's like a data analytic tool, and they have Chaz ranked fourth out of all hitters today, and Jose Altuve is ranked sixth of all hitters. These two guys, when they have this elite rating under their name, they're very good. Chaz is 27 elite ratings in the last 3 seasons. When he has this elite rating, he has a hit in 70% of these games. Jose Altuve, same thing, right? Sixth ranked hitter, and he only has 22 elite ratings in the last 3 seasons. So he doesn't get this. He doesn't get this elite rating a lot, despite being one of the best hitters in the league. But when he does have this elite rating, he's getting a hit in 81.82% of those games. Only 5 elite ratings this year. He has a hit in 3 out of the 5, but he's still playing really good baseball. And Justin is the lowest rated pitcher today on the board through batter's box. So he's expected to get shelled more than any other pitcher in the whole league today. So I mean, I expect the Astros to take care of business, right? You saw them struggle at the beginning of the year. Everyone was like, "Oh, their season's over," this and that. I mean, hey, now they're chasing that playoff spot. Now they're chasing, the top of the division. Um, if they hold on, man, this is a good ball team, right? And they're doing this without Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker's still out. I like these two to get a hit today. Chaz is definitely a little bit scary, but I mean you're getting him at a minus 125, I think, to get a hit. And Snag just commented as well. No Freddie for the Dodgers, right? He's dealing with a sick kid. His kid's super sick, so he went back to LA, I believe, to take care of him, and family first always. Hope his kid's all right. But I mean that hurts. That hurts for the Dodgers, who are already down Mookie Betts. So I definitely think the Astros take care of business tonight, with ease. Ronald Blanco has been solid, very solid. You see those numbers. Those numbers
Yeah,
are incredible.
they are. They're amazing. I mean,
Yep.
he's been a great arm in this rotation, in my opinion, man. I am I really, he's another one that is growing on me, Ryan. He really is.
A
He's
hundred
growing
percent.
on me. I
Hundred
can't
percent.
wait to see his season next year. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what this guy has to offer moving forward as well. So it looks like, all right, it looks like the Astros is the play here, man. I like it. I agree. I can't see no other way to go in this one. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. The Dodgers at plus money like this, man, shit looks good. It does. It looks good, but not today, man. Not today. All right, let's keep it pushing, man. Shout out to Ben in the chat. Nees is in the chat. What's up, guys? Happy you guys made it, man. Hope you guys like the new format of the show. I do. It's going to take me a while to get used to, but we're trying. All right, we got the Marlins. Looks like we got the Marlins and the Brew Crew next. So in this one, man, we got the Marlins coming in on the road at a plus 136. We got the Brewers at a minus 162. The Brewers are coming in, bringing out Savale, which y'all already know how I feel about Savale. And then we got Max Meyer coming out for the Marlins, man. So the Fish are bringing out Max Meyer. I
Prospect.
didn't see him. I didn't have it when I did my book last night. I had no starting pitcher for the Marlins, guys. So it's good that we got one now. But we do have a total at 8. It's slightly favored to the over. Look, I, you guys are going to think I'm crazy, and I know it. No one likes backing the Fish, and I get it, right? I mean, they stink, literally. Uh, you know, but I'm just kidding. But look, Savale, he has not looked great, man. At least since joining, let's just talk about Savale joining the Brewers. Okay? Let's talk about that Savale. We're not talking about the other Savale. We'll talk about Savale on the Brewers. Okay? He has a 5.74 ERA in his last 15 innings. He's gave up 5 home runs already. Sure, his K percent is great. Savale will go out there and get you his Ks. That is a done deal. This guy will go out there and get Ks, no problem. And that's great and all. But when we talk about his control, when we talk about his sharp contact, I mean, that is way, way too much to ignore. I mean, the Marlins, they look to be in a good bullpen situation right here. If I'm being real, I just talked about this yesterday with you guys, right? About the Marlins bullpen making improvements. And the improvements they have made has been fantastic for their bullpen. I mean, their bullpen is seriously looking good. I I don't know, man. Call me crazy. I'm probably not going to bet this game, and if I did, I would drink the juice on the plus 1.5. But guys, give me the Marlins in this one. I think this is a sneaky spot for them to pull off a win. If you guys really just want to go ahead and maybe just fade Savale, I would say target Marlins hitters, right? But you're going to be shooting for the moon here. You got to target guys for doubles, triples, home runs because Savale gives up sharp contact. If they don't make contact, Savale will strike them out. It's what he does.
Yeah, I totally agree. So Max Meyer hasn't seen the starting bump at all since April. He hasn't even seen the starting bump for the Marlins or the mound at all since April. I mean, I liked him like early in the season. I thought he wasn't that bad. And then I believe he got just sent down. I don't think he got hurt. I might be wrong on that, but um, regardless, like I really don't. I don't like Savali. So I mean, I'm right in the same boat here with you, Plug. I might even take. It's really kind of bold, but I might even take like Jazz Chisholm Jr. just to double. Not even like, not even like two bases, just double. I mean, you get some crazy odds on that. You get I think plus 430 just for him to hit a double. Savali, he's not good against lefties, right? He's allowing him to bat 266 with 30 singles, 11 doubles, 9 home runs. Um, this guy allows more, I mean, extra base hits than a lot of pitchers, and especially home runs. He's allowed 21 home runs, 9 against lefties, 11, 12 against righties. My bad. So yeah, so Prince Jazz just said Jazz 2 bases today. I mean, I like that. Um,
I
I
love it.
really do. I don't think that's a bad play at all. He only had one yesterday. I think he just had a single yesterday, but his hits, runs, RBIs, I think I also might target here. He's getting a really good number at 1.5 plus 105. He's hitting four, 3 out of the last 5, I believe, is the number. Yeah, 3 out of the last 5. He had 3 last night. I mean, where he pitches or where he hits in the lineup, it helps him. He gets on base, he's gonna get hit in. That's usually how it goes with this team lately. The Marlins, the bats, the top 4 heating up. I like it. I definitely would circle the the top 4 or 5 guys in that Marlins lineup and say, who can I target here? I'm going with Jazz. Um, I like him. I like him today. I He has a homer against Savali too already. I mean, he has a homer and a single. He's 2 for 3. So definitely Jazz circles my list. So yeah.
I love it. I love it. It looks like Prince Jazz loves it as well. So, bro, listen, I'm with you here. I think Chaz is a great look, man. I'm going with him today as well. I'm definitely writing them down. I put them on my list. So I love it. Um, I don't think it's a bad idea to look at Josh Bell neither. Now, don't get me wrong, his numbers are not great. So they're not great, but we know he's swinging a decent bat right now, and I'll feel bad if I didn't bring him up. So Josh Bell is not a bad look neither, but Chaz is definitely where we're going today in this game.
Yeah, let me add too. So the pitch mix. Savali throws cutter sinker for over 50% of the time. Jazz is hitting the cutter 297, hitting the sinker 313. Those are his 2 best pitches, guys. So I mean, he, I can't find a way that I don't take him. I just gotta find out where I'm gonna take him. I'm leaning hits, runs, RBIs, but I may go bases too. They have it set. They have it set at 1 base, so I would obviously I'd bump it up to 2, but I really might just go hits, runs, RBIs.
I like it. I like either way. I think you could take it either way. Obviously, we don't have in a lineup. Do we? Do we got a lineup? It don't say we
I don't
do.
believe we do yet. Let me take a look at underdog. That's what I use for lineups. Hold on.
I'm checking right now
Yeah, no,
on
we
Baseball Savant.
we
Yeah,
don't.
nah, it's a waiting starting lineup. So, because I was going to look and see where he's at. I mean, if he's going to be in the fifth hole, which this is projecting, I mean, you might be in a good spot. Bro, Sanchez is batting out of his mind. I didn't know he was batting that well. Slugging a 501 exit velocity. Look at his hard hit. Holy shit. Maybe
Yeah, it hasn't
Jesus
worked though,
Sanchez
bro.
might be a good look. All right. All right, let's keep it moving. Next game we got, guys, we got the Nationals and we got the Cardinals. So in this game, we got the Nationals at a, let me see here. So we got the Nationals at a why is this saying different? All right, it don't matter. They probably moved. So we got the Nationals at a plus 130 now, and we got the Cardinals at a minus 155 now. So the line's moving here. We got a total of 8.5 in this one. It's highly favored to the under, and we got Jake Irvin on the mound going against Kyle Gibson with an 8.5, highly favored to the under. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I like the over. I like the over. I mean, Gibson ain't the best option at Bush, guys. Like we are at Bush Stadium, right? Like this is not a great option here for the Cardinals to be bringing out Gibson. He's a guy that I absolutely do not trust, especially at home. I mean, this could get bad. I mean, he his last go look at his last 2 home starts. I mean, he has got absolutely annihilated between the Cubs and the Braves. You know, Irvin, I mean, he looks to be coming back into good form. I give him that. Like, yeah, he's coming around back into form, but I mean, I guys, I gotta go with the Nats here. I like the over. I don't trust Irvin. I don't trust Gibson. The Nationals have been absolutely slaughtering right-handed pitching this month. Their numbers look terrific against right-handed pitching. I mean, this looks like a good spot to take the Nationals at plus money. I really like Gibson's unders on his pitching outs. I'm looking them up now to see where they're at. But I mean,
I don't think there's a line yet for that.
really, that's
I
great.
don't see one.
Nope, I got earned runs. That's it.
Yeah, I get nothing.
Yeah, that sucks. Well, if we get once that line drops, just keep an eye on it, guys. Obviously, 16 and a half and under. I mean 16 and a half and over is where I recommend, right? So anything under anything over 16 and a half, I would take under on, all right, guys, for Gibson's pitching outs. But other than that, it's big Nationals for me in this one. We've been fading the Nationals a lot lately. I don't think today's the day to do it. I think they really rip apart Gibson early today.
Yeah. So I agree. So I wrote this game down too. So I was looking at Kyle Gibson over 4.5 strikeouts this morning, and as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my god! Like I was like, how can I not take this? Um, the Nationals are striking out the seventh most against right-handed pitching in the last 15. And then I looked at the home away splits. I mean, they're ugly. They're really ugly. He has a 5.06 ERA at home and a 3.13 on the road. Right, that's a clear difference, and that's no coincidence, or sample size issue. That's a I can't pitch at Busch Stadium. Um, he's hit this K line in 11 and 19, but only 3 and 9 at home. Right, he's 8 for 10 with 8 straight on the road. Right, so I mean, if this was a game where he was playing in Nationals Park, I'd be like, holy crap, I'm all over this line at 4.5. But I don't know. It scares me because I mean he struggled at Busch. I mean he could come out and get 10 Ks, right? He absolutely could. He had 8 earlier in the year at Nationals Park. He had he had 8 Ks on July 7th. But I mean now at Busch, I just don't trust it enough. Because I mean he's missed against some crappy teams too. I mean he's missed against the Red Sox. He's
Yep.
missed against Atlanta, who's striking out a lot against righties. And even the Cubs. I remember that game like it was yesterday. It was my birthday. And I was like, holy shit, Kyle Gibson, strikeouts, let's go. I posted it, and that bum did nothing. I mean, he had 3 Ks, and it was just embarrassing. So I do lean the over here. As you can see, Jake Irvin's numbers aren't great either. I'm right there with you, Plug, and I just got to figure out if I do the first 5 over. That's where I'm kind of looking at right now, I think.
Yep. I don't think you could go wrong either way. If you're looking at a first 5, I mean, why not Nationals team total, man? I mean, why are we not looking at the Nationals team total here, Ryan? I mean, they
Yeah,
probably got it at a decent number. Let me look at this, man.
I'm
I
looking
think
right
that
now.
might be the play, bro. So I'm getting the Nationals team total here. It's coming in at a 3.5 at a minus 120. I mean, yo, let me go and find out that the first 5 is a 1.5
It's
again
1.5 minus 135.
at the first 5.
Yeah,
Boom, we found it, people.
yeah, that's ugly.
That's the one.
Thinking that, yeah,
That's the one.
boom.
And if you guys been in plug talk lately, man, you guys know we've been smashing these first half totals. Nationals team total plus 130 on the money line. Man, everyone's going to be looking at the Cardinals at home here. Man, Nationals
Wait,
team total to sneak off 2 in the first 5. Let me get that,
hold
man.
up. Yo, I might have better value, bro. You see the first 5 innings money line? Do you see
For
that?
who?
Do you see that shit?
No.
The Nationals are plus 120.
I like it.
Dude,
I like it. I do. You could take the plus half a run.
the Cardinals. Hold up, what's plus half a run? Plus minus 125. Dude, I don't know, man. Because the thing is like Jake Irvin, he's definitely better than Kyle Gibson.
He's coming into form, bro.
Absolutely. Let me check his road numbers. On the road, he has a 3.48 ERA at home. It's a 3.38, pretty similar. This game's being played at night. 4.26 ERA at night, 2.86 on the road, but he also had that like 8 inning game on July 4th. So I mean that's different. That definitely fucks with the numbers, but I mean, first five does not look bad. Plus 120. I don't
Not at all.
trust. I don't trust these bats from St. Louis, man. Um, I don't know how good they've been at home, but I don't really trust them.
Yeah, I mean, so Jake Irvin does not have good numbers against the Cardinals roster. Okay.
Yeah, but that's also super small.
Yes, very true, sir. Very, very true. It
Super
is very
small
small.
numbers.
Kyle Gibson has a much bigger sample size, and his numbers aren't terrific neither. I
No, I
mean, of
mean,
course, he has a much better ex WOBA, but his batting average is still kind of in the trash. His opponent batting average still kind of in the trash. He has a nice K% here, but look, man, none of that matters. I can trust. I really do believe that I can trust the Gibson to give up at least one bomb
oh yeah,
in the first five, and I can
100%.
trust enough that that might be a two-run bomb. Look, there's just too many things, guys, that can go right for us with this 1.5 in the first five, with a pitcher like Gibson and an offense like the Nationals. All right, because I just told y'all also the Nationals are absolutely crushing right-handed pitching this month. I mean, I love it, bro. We've hit our last three or four first fives that I gave on Plug Talk. Look at yesterday. What did we have yesterday? We had the Pirates, right?
Yeah,
Well, I think we had the Pirates on the spread yesterday in the first 3 and 5, but it doesn't matter. I like this here. I think Nationals early in this one.
I will say
I
one
love it,
thing.
man.
I will say one thing. We're in Colorado. I mean, well, I don't know why I keep saying Colorado, St. Louis. Weather's a little bit concerning. Some scattered showers. And I mean, it doesn't look too great.
All right, we'll keep an eye on it.
It's
So maybe
something.
don't get your money tied up yet.
Yeah, maybe don't tie up the money yet. I'll try to give you guys an update when I get one. I get, I use rotogrinders.com. Kevin Roth, he's like a meteorologist and he does daily weather reports for all sports, and that's who it's kind of who I look for now for weather. And he says he doesn't really, feel too great about this game. So
Okay.
um, definitely stay away for now. He said he's going to check again tonight and see where it goes. So
All right, we'll keep an eye on it. Maybe don't get your money caught up in it, guys. Maybe
just put
just
an
fall
asterisk
back a
on
little
that.
bit, but definitely keep in mind about that Nationals first five, man. Especially the team total. All right, let's keep it pushing, man. The next game that we got the Pirates versus the Diamondbacks. Uh, in our next game here. Um, so we got the Pirates coming in at a plus 145. We got the Diamondbacks at a minus 175 today. Diamondbacks are obviously at home. We have a total of 8.5 in this one, and it's highly favored to the under, guys. Marco Gonzalez is coming out for the Buccos, and then you got Brandon Fat coming out for the Diamondbacks. Look, man, I'm not going to sit here and act like Fat has not been a gem. Okay. I mean, this guy, he is looking good. And he has to be, like, I'm dead serious, Ryan. Fat has to be one of the most improved starters in the MLB this year so far.
100%.
From
100%.
where he started to where he is now, Fat's turnaround has been absolutely incredible. I mean, bro, he has not gave up more than one earned run in his last four starts. And listen, I know Gonzalez has good numbers on paper, right? I know he does. But you guys know me by now. Expected numbers are big for me. You go and check out Gonzalez's expected numbers, it's almost 3 runs more than what his previous numbers are right now. So that is telling me, because we are already moving into the second half of the season, and they are still projecting his numbers to be that bad, his ERA, that's telling me he has some serious, serious regression on the way. Um, the Diamondbacks lineup is good versus left-handed pitching. I mean, they are, but look, man, I gotta go with the Diamondbacks here, man. I gotta go with the Diamondbacks. You know, we're getting plus money for the run line. I'm not going to be scared of it. Give me the Diamondbacks minus 1.5 at a plus 120 today. I think Fat comes out here, does his thing. I think he holds it down. Like I said, Marco has good numbers, but guys, it's more. It's more than what it seems with Marco. I think regression is on the way, and I think we start to see it here tonight. You got to give me the Diamondbacks here minus the 1.5 at the plus 120. If you want to use the Diamondbacks as a parlay piece tonight on the money line, I think that is a great look as well. You guys can use them for a leg. I'm just going to straight bet them at the minus 1.5 and just be happy with that on its own. Honestly, we're getting good plus money on it. I don't see why not here, man.
Yeah, totally. So I will say, so like I looked at Brandon Pfatt's numbers like last year. So his 2023 percentile rankings, his barrel percentage was third percentile, which is not good. That's bottom three.
Yeah, it's bad.
Hard hit was 16th, and ground ball percentage was 8th. So those are, I mean, bottom 20% metrics, right? Those three categories alone, he's improved drastically this year. His barrel percentage is 68th percentile. His hard hit percentage is 41st percentile, and his ground ball percentage is 51st. So I mean, he's drastically improved his numbers. And like I remember too, like at the start of the year, I'd be like, "Oh, this guy sucks." Like I'm fading him, but I kind of learned that slowly but surely through June, July. I mean, he's really improved. He's definitely really improved himself. So I mean, I don't know if there's really a good spot to target here. Maybe his pitching outs is kind of crazy. It's 18.5, but there's value to it. Would I play it? Probably not. But I mean, you're getting plus 155 for 18.5 outs when he's done that in 3 of his 9 home starts. I know that's not pretty, but it's a reasonable number given the hit rate. If anything, too, I mean, his hits allowed, I don't like it either. To be honest, I thought I was gonna like it. I thought we were maybe gonna get that 5.5 number, and we're not. We're getting the 4.5. Under 4.5 is plus 120. I can't play that because I mean, who knows? Like all it takes is him to just go that extra inning, and he allows 2 hits, and he's the play's cooked. So I probably would not going to play anything in this game when it comes to pitcher props or anything like that, but I'm definitely lean the Diamondbacks here.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. It's a Diamondback spot to me all the way through.
100%.
I think where I think the value is on this one, Ryan. To be honest with you, if
Yeah.
you guys want to straight bet and back the Diamondbacks at the same time and fat, I always like to do this. When you're backing a team, mostly for the starting pitcher, of course we either look at the first 5, but you can always look at the pitcher to record a win. I mean, fat to record a win today is at a plus 115, Ryan.
Really?
Yeah, not great value because it's obviously recording a win. We normally see them anywhere between 145 to the 180s. So a plus 115 is not great value for to record a win. But in Fat's current form and the Diamondbacks being in such a good spot to win this game, I mean, I love it. I like Fat to record a win today. Is
That's
that
not
it's at plus 115? I like that, man.
Yeah, that's not bad at all, really. I mean,
Right.
you see some of those pitchers too, like that number you said plus 120,
115.
115. I mean, that's totally reasonable. Um like you usually see like some pitchers that will have, plus 100s even in the, minus 120, minus 115. So that's definitely worth a sprinkle. This Pirates lineup is not nothing special, right? The last 15 versus right-handed pitching, they have the 26th ranked WRC plus and 21st ranked on base percentage.
Yep.
Numbers are down, and I mean all year it's 29th, 28th. So I mean they're bottom 3, bottom 4 offense consistently all year long against righties. And like if you look at those names on that list right there, that's on the screen, guys, it's it's kind of a joke. It's really a joke. I don't think any of those guys are really anything special. Brian Hayes has, signs of life, but other than that, I don't really rock with this lineup. And those are obviously just the guys that have history against fat. You're not accounting for, if Michael A. Taylor's in the lineup or if Brian Reynolds likely in the lineup, Rowdy Tellez. But even those guys aren't really that terrifying to me right now.
No, I agree.
And fat at home is kind of like one of those things where it's like, why wouldn't I play? Why wouldn't I play that? I'm gonna look up his home road numbers right now. Home he has a 3.09 ERA. On the road he has a 4.29. So the numbers are reasonable. He's actually had probably the best month of July out of any starting pitcher. And I know I'm
Wow.
probably rambling here, but it's true. He has a 0.52 ERA in the month of July
Wow.
in 3 starts. So it's not like he's pitching you know, one inning, one start. It's 3 consistent starts. His first start after the All-Star break came against a really pretty decent lineup, I guess, in the Cubs, right? It's not a pretty lineup, but it's not bad. And he pitched, seven innings, one hit ball. He allowed one hit. So definitely lean that fat to record a win. Could definitely get behind that.
I love it, bro. I love it. I'm with you, man. And I didn't know all that about his current form this month. I mean, don't get me wrong. I knew he was doing good because, like I said in the beginning, I mean, I personally have Fat as being one of the most improved starters in the entire MLB. But
Yeah.
them numbers for just his recent month, man, are absolutely amazing. So, all right, man, let's rock with it, man. I like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Next game we got, guys. We got the A's playing the Halos. So we got the Oakland Athletics playing the Los Angeles Angels. It looks like we got Mitch Spence taking the mound for the we got Mitch Spence taking the mound for the God damn, why can't I get it out? For the Athletics, and we got Anderson coming out for the Angels. So at a plus 105 for the Athletics here and a minus 125 for the Angels at home. I mean, guys, this is pretty ugly. We got a total of 8.5 here. It's highly favored to the over. I mean, I would feel like a smacked ass if we didn't go with the over again. I I mean, seriously, this is going to be what? I correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm going to look it up here in a second. I think this has got to be Spence's fourth or fifth start versus the Angels in the last month. Like I'm dead ass serious, bro.
You're not wrong. Let me look right now. I'm pretty sure it is his fourth. So yeah, so he's since June 25th, he's pitched against him 3 times.
Jesus Christ. So this is his fourth.
This is going to be his fourth. Yes.
That is insanity, bro. So he's
Yeah.
seen the same lineup 4 times in 1 month is absolutely absurd. We talk about it all the time. How hard it is for starters to simply see a lineup within the same 2 week span just once, let alone 4 times in 1 month. So Spence is not looking for a good start today.
Mm-mm.
And that's definitely not good news for any starting pitcher. Anderson, I mean, he's going up against an A's lineup who we don't necessarily talk about as being a threatening lineup. But guys, I'm sorry. Watch out for these A's. All right? Watch out for these A's. They are absolutely crushing left-handed pitching. I mean, they are crushing left-handed pitching. This month alone, they are dominating left-handed starters, man. Southpaws have just been getting crushed. Now both bullpens are trash. We could throw both bullpens completely away. This whole series have been nothing but an over. Why are we not running back to the over today? I have to.
Yeah, that's totally reasonable. So I will say one thing. This is more of a narrative play rather than anything. I haven't actually looked into the numbers yet. I just saw the tweet and thought we could have something good here. So the Athletics are very hesitant to trade away Brent Rooker right now. For obvious reasons. This guy's been an absolute heater lately.
Yeah, they've been
Um,
man. Like I don't. Yeah, they'll get a good price, but why would you give him up?
yeah, so unfortunately, he doesn't have good numbers against Anderson, so it kind of makes me fear about that. But I mean, the guy has 6 home runs in his last 10 games played. I mean, I feel like that's pitcher proof at this point. Um, he's Rooker's 1 for 9 against Tyler Anderson with a home run.
Mm.
Um, I mean, and I think Rooker kind of is like he's playing on a different level right now. I definitely would maybe look for his total bases if you can get a good number, good price. But it's tough for me to back any of these pitchers. You know, so XBA of 318. So that kind of makes me feel a lot better too. Actually seeing that, good slugging too. X slug of 886. That's high. Uh, hmm. I definitely probably will end up playing his bases to be honest at plus 115 on DraftKings.
I love
Um,
it. I love it.
yeah, I don't mind that at all. Um, just because I mean Tyler Anderson, he's good, but he's not he's nothing special, man.
Nah, bro. He's bro. Like I said, he's in a little bit of trouble here. I mean,
He
he
just
is.
goes
The A's
he
lineup
goes in
is
distance, but
the A's
he
lineup is constantly underestimated. Constantly underestimated. This lineup has pop in their bats, man. Now
absolutely
don't get me wrong. I do like when it comes to getting on base and all that. I do like a lot more batters on the Angels today against Spence than I do against Anderson. But don't get me wrong. These A's got pop in their bat, bro, and they
yeah,
will show up tonight.
yeah.
I mean, they will. I
I
think this is
agree.
a very good game to take advantage of guys like Cameron. You could take advantage of guys like Nevin, like all them guys on the A's. I think Rooker is a really good one. Take him to go yard, obviously, or the total bases, like you said, Ryan. On the Angels, I'm targeting NATO. I'm targeting NATO. I think today, I think he has a good spot today. His numbers aren't fantastic. It's a small sample size. 2 hits, one single, one double, only one strikeout, slugging 500. I mean, give me NATO, man. Give me NATO for a hit, and I'm gonna parlay it with Brent Rooker for a hit as well.
Yeah, I can totally get behind that. Um, I'll have to dive a little bit deeper, but I mean, I will say like Tyler Anderson's metrics too. He has one of the slowest fastballs in the whole MLB. He only throws it on average 89 miles per hour,
Mm,
right? That's not fast for the MLB nowadays. Obviously, it was a different world when he stepped into the MLB, years ago. But I mean that plays big. And Tyler Anderson throws a four seam fastball for 41% of his pitches, right? Despite having a 261 batting average against the four seam, Rooker has a 299 XBA and a hard hit percentage of 46.3. Um,
wow.
Rooker's my target in this game 100%, especially with the way he's been playing. And to back it up even further, I mean, Anderson throws the changeup for 36% of his pitches. And I mean, he doesn't have great numbers against that pitch, but he still finds ways to get bats on ball, right? And against all types of off-speed pitches, he's Rooker's hitting it pretty well. Um, I don't mind Rooker, right? There's a lot of different metrics that go into it, but Rooker is just the big one in my brain here.
Yeah, no doubt, dude. He's definitely their go-to power hitter for sure. I love the Rooker look today. All right, we got one more game for you guys, man, and that is the doubleheader that we already talked about. But for the people that came in late, we got the Rockies and the Giants. I'm waiting to see how the first game plays out, and I already said I'm not touching this game with a 10-foot pole tonight. There's too much value in the earlier games to mess with this one, especially on a doubleheader.
Yeah, I will say, plug. We did skip a couple games, or one game in particular.
Which one?
We the biggest one on the slate plug.
The Mariners and the White Sox?
No, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't want to talk about the Red Sox and Yankees, bro.
Come on
All
now.
right, we'll talk about them.
Come
All right.
on now. Yeah, no, we didn't snagged. Plug's trying to avoid that one.
All right. So, all right, we got the. Let me see here. Let me find them. So we got. Yeah, we didn't talk about them, Snag. All right. So, because I got crushed yesterday by all you guys in Plug Talk yesterday. I was obviously on the on the schmankies yesterday, and that did not work out for me well at all. So we got the Yan, and I was talking hella shit when Judge hit that bomb. I was like, "Let's fucking go!" Tim's gonna hate me. I tagged Bryce Harper on Twitter. Yeah, I tagged Bryce Harper and I said, "Take notes, bro. This is when it matters." Oh, bro, it was bad. But anyway.
And what happened after that? What happened after that,
Nothing,
Plug?
bro. I'm probably blocked. But Baylor blocked me already, so why not Harper?
Baylor.
Yeah, Baylor University, them bums. All right, so so we got Yankees at plus 102. We got the Red Sox at a
Oh my
minus
god.
122. We got a total of 10 in this one. It's locked up on both sides at a minus 110. Guys, we got Marcus Stroman taking the mound for the Yankees, and we got that guy Cutter Crawford taking the mound for the Red Sox. Obviously, we have another night in Fenway. Look, I just got to say, if you guys watched this Yankees game yesterday, it was quite amazing, right? It was a good game. So I'm expecting another good game. I mean, this is the biggest rivalry in all sports. I'm expecting another good game today. The Red Sox bring back Paxton to their lineup. I have to bring that out. I think so far, out of what we've seen from the MLB moves, I think that was the dopest move we've seen. That's a highlight right there. I
Yeah,
I
that was bold
love
too. It's bold.
yes,
It's
yup.
bold.
I love that they brought Paxton back to this rotation. I love it. Um,
He was a great team player in that lineup
yes,
last year.
bro. It's
Great,
gonna be
great.
so, bro.
Ball.
It's gonna be great. And just think about the dugout alone. The
Yeah,
morale
it's
in the dugout.
100%. It's gonna be really nice to have him back. Um,
Yeah. I mean,
and
come on. You guys are Red Sox fans, man. You guys know this, man. Paxton being back in that rotation is going to be fantastic for this ball
100%.
club. All right.
It'll even be better if he can come out and perform better than he was for the Dodgers. So
Yes, and I think he will. I
yeah,
do. I think he
absolutely.
will. A lot of times we see starters go back to a new team or something, and they normally kick up.
Yep.
So I think we will. But for today, sadly, he's not starting. We get Cutter Crawford today, okay, on the mound for the Red Sox. And, you know, I mean, he's looked great versus the Yankees lineup. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I
Yes,
mean,
he
look at
has.
his numbers right here.
Yeah,
So here's
plug.
Cutter Crawford,
If you
right?
want me to take this one over, man, I can just talk all day about Cutter Crawford. We can talk
Yeah,
all
I
day.
mean, dude, he's
Talk all
got
day.
fantastic numbers
Yeah.
against the Yankees. Look at his K rate. I mean, his K rate's through the roof. He has an opponent batting average against the Yankees roster at a 141. He's got an xWOBA and a 297. I mean, bro, I I think Crawford does come out and have a decent start. I still like the over in this game. I mean, Crawford, he gives up a lot of sharp contact, Ryan. That's my problem. He gives up a lot
Yep.
of sharp contact. He gives up a lot of bombs. I mean, let's go look at recent starts. I mean, it's been worse than normal. I mean, we just seen him give up 5 home runs versus the Dodgers. And now you have to go and see a Yankees lineup that got beat the way they did yesterday. I'm just saying, man, be careful with that. Then you
Yeah.
got Stroman. He's no prize, bro. He's no prize.
Yeah.
Look, I
He's
think the over is
frustrated,
the
man.
best one. I think the over is the best way.
I
Best
think
way to go.
I definitely feel confident in that over. One thing I will say, so Snag said it too. Cutter isn't plus of money anymore, but I'm on 15 and a half outs. I posted that this morning on Twitter. I love it. I don't really get why the books are putting him at a 15.5 still, right? He's soared over this. One thing about Cutter this year against the Yankees that I think a lot of people may not realize is both of the starts have been on national television. There's no bigger stage than national television, right? And he sees national television again tonight. They're playing on Fox tonight in Fenway, right? He basically threw like I don't even know what it was. I think he threw like a hold up last start in Yankee Stadium. He threw a four hitter and went 7 innings. I mean, four hits, 7 innings. Pretty good, man. Pretty good against a goddamn Yankees lineup that's supposed to be one of the best in baseball, and it's like the second highest payroll in all of baseball. Um, Cutter is no doubt, right? He gives up hard contact, and I agree. I agree with that 10,000%. However, um, New York can't hit him, man. They can't. And this Red Sox bullpen, they got smoked yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
They they used six different relievers, man. And Alex Cora has a lot of faith in this kid. I've seen it all year. Like I've been taking Cutter Crawford consistently on props all year long, and what I've seen consistently is just Alex Cora saying, "Go get him, kid. You got this. Finish it off," and he does every single time. He comes through for his manager. The manager has faith in the kid. Um, Cutter also he does not let lefties hit against him. The batting average against lefties for this kid is 191. If you know the Yankees lineup, it's expected to have about five lefties in it. That's way above average for MLB teams to have. And obviously that's what I saw last night at fucking 1:44 in the morning when I was writing this up. But if that lineup comes out and it has the five lefties in it, man, I love this. I I love this, dude. Like it it just I don't care what you say, man. This Yankees team is garbage right now. And I'm saying that as I have a Red Sox, you know, sign in my background, right? And I get that. But the Yankees, there's no doubt about it that this team nothing's going for them right now. I think they're 10-23 since they like last beat the Red Sox overall. So I mean
Ooh,
they're struggling, and like I mean that as a better more than a Red Sox fan. They have those 2-3 guys in their lineup that can hit, and then it's just from there it's shambles. What's his name? Clay Holmes, is that his name? The reliever for the Yankees.
I believe so.
Yeah, I mean he's getting shelled by the Red Sox.
Yeah.
His numbers against the Red Sox suck. Um, and I mean that truthfully. Like let me look up like if he comes out again tonight, man, they are the Yankees are they're shit out of luck. Because his splits against Boston, he has a 16.2 ERA against Boston this year in 2 games. He's only been able to go 1.2 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 earned runs. They're shelling him, man. They're shelling him. So I like the Red Sox once again here.
All right. All right. I mean, it's not bad, man. It's not bad. I completely understand where you're coming from, bro.
Absolutely.
I got you guys, everyone that was on my panel yesterday, on Plug Talk, told me Red Sox, and I just didn't want to hear it. I just didn't want to hear it. And, that's one thing I preach all the time about doing these spaces, guys. We're here to cash together, and you got to open up your ears sometime and just listen and not put your personal like your ego get in the way about you being right all the time, because nobody's right all the time. So I'm gonna heed your warning on this one, man. I mean, I agree. I do think the Red Sox could steal this one again. The Yankees are not playing their best ball of the season right now at all. Stroman is no damn prize whatsoever, and it looks like that Cutter has a pretty big advantage on the mound today. So I'm with you here, man. I'll be pro Red Sox in this one with you on a side. I still like
Yep.
the over. I think you brought up some great hitters as well. So I'm with you, man.
I like the over. I might just lean Sox. Maybe lean Sox. Maybe take a hitter. Um, just only because, man, like I just I don't even really know what to say, bro. It's just it's humid baseball and ball. Humidity is high, weather's high, balls will fly. That just rhymed, and I'm taking the over. Taking the over.
I like it, man. I like it.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a couple guys. I like Connor Wong for a hit today. I think
that's
Wong
good.
can get a hit today for the Red Sox.
Wong's always good.
Yep, I think he's a really good hit parlay piece. He always has been. He always will be. All right.
100%.
So I think that concludes the show, man.
Yeah.
Um, Today was a really good show, man. We had it says we have 464 people in here. I don't know how
Wow.
true that is, but that's what it
Wow.
says.
That's
Uh,
amazing.
that that would be a humongous show for us,
That's
especially for the
amazing.
first show that we've ever done on here. To have 464 people is pretty insane to me. So I appreciate all y'all listening. Obviously, there's some new people here. I've been doing Plug Talk for a long time, guys. This has always been a show that's been on Spaces. Um, I'm always going to bring you guys my information that I have for you. I'm always going to share plays with you. We are very consistent. We show up every single day and do this show. And this is the part of the show where we give our best bet. So, out of everything we talked about today, the full slate, we're going to give you our favorite bet of the day that we like, that of the bets we talked about for you guys to bet. Yesterday, I gave you guys the Pirates in the first three, in the first five. Absolutely incredible. We smashed it. I think I'm on like a 2 or 3 day winning streak on best bets. Ryan, what do you got today for us, man? How'd you
Yeah.
do yesterday on your best bet?
Yeah. So yesterday, my best bet did not come through. Shane Baz threw a gem. Respect to him. He had his
I'm
first.
sorry, bro. That I did not see that coming.
No, he had his first good start of the year. Respect to him. Today I'm gonna still be rocking with Cutter. It's kind of annoying because it seems that everyone's on this play. I kind of wish that everybody just hated it. So will it probably miss now that everyone's on it? Maybe, but Cutter over 15 and a half outs at minus 110 is what I got on DK last night, and I can't not take that at this price. I mean, honestly, my biggest thing with this play is the bullpen. Um, the Sox need him to go 6, right? If he can go 6, that's fine. Um, do I think it's going to be like a pretty start? Maybe no. It could be ugly. It could be a 8 hit, 5 earned run start, but he's probably going to make the length, right? All we need him to go is 16 outs. That's 5 1/3. That's not a lot. It's really not a lot. So
No.
that's where I'm going to go for my best bet today. And I have 2 write-ups posted on my Twitter as well. And the third one is to come. Just got to figure out where I'm going to go. So, yeah.
Awesome, man. Do you want to tell them where they can find you too for your VIP? I know you sell a service. I mean, you're in the outlet, you're in my Discord, and man, I mean, you've been fucking crushing it for your members, man.
Yeah, so absolutely. So I'm in the Outlet SV Discord. So if none of you guys are in here are in that, join that, please. It's super important. It's free. We give out free picks daily. We chat, we talk, dive into the games as well on there sometimes. And also on Twitter. Chase the Lock is the handle. I know that if you guys are viewing through Twitter, I don't think it says that I'm technically on the stream, but that's my Twitter account, Chase the Lock. It's I post there. I post 2 to 3 plays a day there, and then I have all my links down below as well. Or in like a Beacons AI where you can see my services, my Dub Club. I sell picks on Dub Club. So I have $10 a month Dub Club. If you guys send me a message GM, I'll give you guys a 25% off your first month. $7.50 would be the price.
It's incredible, man.
Uh,
That's
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
value,
So,
because dude, you are a super consistent handicapper, bro. Like
yeah. Thanks.
just over the last 2 months that you've been giving plays in the Discord. I mean, bro, for that cheap, man, it's a steal.
Yeah, so that's what I do. I try to make it, affordable for everyone. And it's not like I'm gonna be charging. I'm not gonna charge $50 for one play. I'm not like that. So, $7.50 for a single month. I mean, that's incredible. That's less than a goddamn Chipotle bowl. So if you can't afford that, then maybe you shouldn't be gambling. But anyway, yeah, that's it for me.
I love it, dude. I love it. It's extremely affordable, man. All right. So definitely appreciate you coming on and doing this show for me, Ryan, or with me,
Of course,
man.
bro. Of course.
Definitely appreciate it because, like I said, this is my first time ever streaming. This is my first time ever bringing Plug Talk to a platform like this, man.
Yeah.
I think because this show can help a lot of people, man. Like we give out winners every single day, and you know we come up here and we're just 100%. We're real, and I think that's what makes us original. So look, my play I'm gonna give you guys, man, today is we are going back to a first five, first three, any way you want to take it. We're going the Nationals. We are going to take the Nationals team total over the 1.5 in the first five. If you want to take the plus, if you want to take the plus half a run in the first three or first five, I think that is a safe bet. But I am going to give you guys the over 1.5 team total for the Nationals. Let's try to make this 3 or 4 days in a row. We hit our best bet, man. I really do like that play. Also, I do giveaways every Monday on the show moving forward. I'll be doing giveaways. Shout out Prince Jazz. I just mailed his shirt yesterday. It's I had to mail it all the way to Canada, but uh, yeah, he won a he won a Notre Dame T-shirt. So shout out to him winning the first giveaway. I will do another giveaway on Mondays. I'll do one every Monday for Plug Talk, so make sure you guys tune in. We're here every day, 7 days a week, man. We usually start around 11:30, 12 o'clock. You guys got to follow, go follow the TikTok page, the YouTube page, the Instagram page. It's all the Outlet SV. YouTube is the Outlet SV underscore. Well, it's the Outlet underscore SV for the YouTube. I also sell a service, you guys. Right now, you can get my channel. It is my channel is buy one get one free right now, I believe. So you can so if you buy a month, I'll give you a month free, right? And it's only $30. So you're getting 2 months. You're getting 2 months for $30, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, you can't beat it, man. We are on an absolute roll right now. I mean, we are dominating shit. So I'm seeing the board extremely well. A lot of my guys are seeing the board extremely well. They all sell their separate services as well. But the Discord is where you need to be. I know a lot of people say the Discord is a dying platform. And, you know, with social media no more, there is no sense of community anymore. Everyone has forgot that we are here to simply beat the book. We are here to win money with each other. Yes, do I want to get paid for my work? Yes, absolutely. Just like anyone else would. But our Discord is free. You know, a lot of people think that you might not get value out of the Discord because you're not on the VIP side. That is false. Just yesterday, we hit a a 4 leg home run round robin. $5 would have brought you back 90. We missed one leg. Like we do this every day, man. So if you're not in the Outlet SV, guys, you're missing out. Please join. All you have to do is get a hold of me, get a hold of Chase, or anyone a part of the Outlet SV, and you can join. If you and a friend join, I will give you guys a week free of VIP. All you have to do is tell me and the new friend that you brought with you that you joined, and I'll give you a week free of VIP. Just to show you how good that we do in here. But again, this show is always free. Plug Talk is always free. I might make some changes later on, maybe adding a VIP show, but that's not even the concern right now. I want to make this show spread up. I want to make this show blow up. So if you guys know people who might like this show, please help us and help us grow. Like I said, this is my first time ever doing this, so I had to teach myself everything. The show will get better as we go on. I will learn from my mistakes. I will make it better as we go. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the show. Ryan, again, thank you so much, man. I
Of course,
appreciate
bro.
it. You
Of
got
course.
great insight, man. I hope to see you back on here again.
Absolutely.
Um, And like I said, for the people that were backstage today, Line Slayer, Cali Wagers, Simple. I mean, we had quite a few people backstage that I couldn't bring up because of the camera situation. So what I'm going to do, and I'll reach out to everyone who does want to be a member or want to be a speaker. We'll set up dates, meaning I'll add one more camera right on the bottom there, and so we keep the screen exactly like this, and I'll bring on one extra person every day. So I'll have two guests every day. All right. I appreciate all you guys, man. Thank you for tuning in. Almost 500 people, man. 493 people is absolutely
That's crazy, bro.
insane, bro.
That's absolutely crazy, guys.
Yeah, absolutely insane, man. So shout out to all you guys. Please let people know about us, man. If you guys didn't like the show, let me know that too. Please. Any feedback, any feedback is good feedback, man. For real. With me, I take nothing personal. I never do. If you don't like what I'm doing, that's okay with me. But let me know so I could try to fix it for other people who do like what we do. All right,
The
guys. Have a
most
good
important
day.
and the most important part always is just follow us, give us some
Yes.
love, give us some feedback, talk to us, right? We're here to talk. Both me and Plug, we're very approachable. Always in the DMs, always in the the Discord. Just reach out and yeah, let's have a day, guys.
Absolutely, man. I definitely appreciate it, man. Ryan, thank you again.
Of course, bro.
By the way, I got a snout out snag. He's got Cutter Crawford over the 15 and a half pitching outs today. Appreciate you being active in the chat, Snag, for real. And everyone else who was active in the chat too, man. Thank you guys. And like I said, man, every day we go live every day. I've been doing Plug Talk for almost 3 years now, and I might have missed, I can't even tell you guys. I always put on a show, man. We run down the slate every day. So hope to see you all back here again tomorrow. We got it. We got and like I said, every day, guys, we'll be here.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, man. I appreciate all you guys, man. Good luck with your bets today, Ryan. Thank you
Of
again, sir.
course, bro.
Uh, I'll see you here tomorrow. Make sure you follow us. Follow the page. Tell your mom. Tell your uncle. Tell your dog. Man, bring everybody, man.
Yes, sir.
We're here to make money. And like I said, join the Discord. There's more money to be made in there as well. All right, guys. Have a great one, man. Let's make tonight a winning night. And I'll
Have a
see you
Saturday,
guys
folks.
tomorrow.
Let's go.